Okay. Okay. Now I've got voice. Holy crap. 5 whole minutes I'm sitting here blabbering on and my mic isn't working. Because the stupid... Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and claim that this is not my fault. I'm gonna claim that that's not my fault. Because... Gosh, I'm such an amateur, man. But I maintain it's not my fault because I'm sitting here, right? And without realizing it, Twitch has set my microphone to a headset that is not presently attached. But here's the thing. I never used that headset to stream. I had just been using that headset for other things yesterday. And the headset that I have set to default is the one that I have on and hooked up right now. But it didn't set itself to the one that is labeled as default. The one that it's supposed to default to. Not my fault. Not my fault. There we go. There we go. Sorry. Okay, there we go. So the short of it is, work is tiring. I'm streaming at an on time. We're not having a full official game of D&D this weekend with my group like we normally would. So for those that are, those that can join the stream, because we have a lot of people who can't join this weekend. But for those who can join, because we haven't used the Foundry virtual tabletop yet, I'm gonna make just today a small dungeon that will serve more than anything just as a way for us to practice experimenting with a few things and seeing how different things work, and making sure that I've got widgets installed properly, making sure that I've managed to set it up properly so that each player has their own character sheet and can control their own character and all that kind of stuff. We're just gonna basically goof around, explore, and have some fun with it. Is what we're gonna do. Just a shorter session. Since we can't have everyone anyway, it's a troubleshooting bug, a session 0 of sorts. That's what we're working on. So I'm working on making a little house here, and I kind of started with a little layout, but I'm realizing I don't think this gives me enough space for me to really exercise all of the stuff that I want to do. So we're going to, I think it's Alt is the delete option here. Maybe I need to go to building tool, Alt. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So what I want to do, wooden floor with, I'm just basically going to build a big giant house. Well, big giant house, more like a small little house. Wow, but that's so boring. I can't stomach that. Hold on. Let's give it a little bit of pizzazz, a little zhuzh to it here. I don't know. Fuck, man, I'm just making this up as I go. Wall tool. We'll make ourselves. Yeah, you do that. Okay, oops, no, but I don't want stone. Hold up, and then if we do, no. How do I delete? How do I clear out a wall? Damn it! I thought Alt was the delete button. I'm just like creating things over and over again. I need to figure out. Alright, no, you know what? Just screw it. No, dang it! Does it get rid of the walls? How do I get rid of walls? How do I delete walls? Curve backspaces to undo. What's the what am I missing? What am I missing? Why can't I erase? I kind of wish they just had like an erase tool. It's one thing that I think would be kind of nice about this program is if they had just a basic erase tool. What does this do? Okay, here we go. I can just grab things that way. Yeah, okay. All right. Okay, so we got that. Okay, so actually, you know what I want to do? I want to first do terrain. I want to do prairie. I don't know. Yeah, terrain, grass. There we go. And then we want to do dirt. Wait, hold on. Let's get ourselves our house. There we go. Okay, Just gonna do a little house on the prairie. It's so nice. Okay, if we do that maybe, and then do something like that. That gives us like a little yard that we can have fun in. It's almost like combining Sims with D&D right now. The crossover nobody asked for. Because they're essentially one of the same. Okay, so if we want to do just a path. Just like a dirt path that leads up to a hallway. Let's do that. That leads to the doors, right? Okay, so if we do that, yeah, I think that's good. I don't want to do like snow or gravel or anything like that. This is objects. Object tool. Let's go ahead and just get the outside. Let's get some. Do they have trees? Do we have? We got spider webs. Wow, there's a lot in here. Okay, search. Just search for a tree. Oh, look at that. So many pretty trees. Give it a nice tree there, because I want to experiment and see. No, I guess I don't want that tree. Nice trees. Why not? Why can't this house have nice trees, right? Just do a couple of trees that dot, right? And then maybe a couple in the back to add some intrigue a little bit. Now okay, so we got tree, and now let's try a bush. We have bushes. Neat. Oh, they're so tiny. It's a bush flower. Just do a couple bushes like right there, right by the path. I'm easy man to please sometimes. Environment, ambient light. Oh, I see. I don't want to do that. Light tool. Okay, yeah, we'll worry about getting the lights in a second. Because now that's okay. So we got just a basic walk up there. So now I want to do some entryway type stuff. So we're gonna give this like an entryway. Dang it! I did it again. I forgot to change the type of wall. Hold on. There we go. Dang it! I want the wood walls. So that's the wood one, right? Yeah. Alright, so if we just want to make like an entryway there. Let's do it there. There's our entryway. Leads in, maybe there's like an archway that opens up to like this sort of grand living space or something like that. And then going along the entryway, looks like an entry hallway or something. I don't know. Oh wait, here we go. Entryway goes, and then there's like a hall. And there's a hallway that goes along here. I'm just gonna make this up. If we do the hallway too wide. Okay. And then actually we'll have this one go all the way across, right? Because we'll just have a couple rooms. Just put a room. Whoops. Uh-oh. Don't want that. Delete this. Alright, okay, try that again. So I didn't know that if I'm holding it out there, it'll add to that when I press that enter button. There we go. Okay. Yeah! Okay, so if we do that, then maybe this hallway opens up to like another grand space or something, and maybe we have just a couple small rooms like this. I don't know. The rooms don't actually have to have a whole lot of detail and function. I'm not doing a backstory for this or anything like that. So I think I can really get away with just, you know, doing whatever the hell I feel like for this one. Okay, so doors. Just want some basic doors. I think just like basic doors like that'll work. Let's zoom in a little bit. Make it a little easier to work with, or see what I'm working with here. So if we do like a door there, maybe a door there, And then just to make things kind of complicated and interesting for like line of sight and stuff, we'll do door there and there. Whoops, why did that?
Yeah.
Why is that not? Let's see, it didn't end up being on the over top there. Why is that sinking below the wall? That's not really what I prefer. Oh, it's probably because I'm putting it right on the seam between the two. That's probably what it is. Alright, so let's instead let's put the door right there. There it is. Yep, that's exactly what it was. It was right on the seam, so it was getting confused. That's good to know. It's good to know. I don't want to leave my walls piecemeal like that. And we learn. And then let's just go ahead and put one right there for the sake of interest.
Yeah.
And then I want a door there. Dang it, did I do it again? Is that... presumably not on that one. I don't know why that one's... Maybe it's... I wonder if it's because I'm in between, like, grid marks or something. I feel like there's definitely a lot to just generally learn about and understand about this.
And a writer, I'm looking for somebody
here.
who brings everything to the table.
Yeah, so that's floating on top. I don't know. It looks like it's not integrating with the wall, and I'm worried about what that will mean.
And particularly who bring their brain to the table.
For how players
so that
can interact.
they're aware of
you know?
what they're doing and they're making conscious
I want to make
choices.
sure that players, you know, because when I presumably, okay, there we go, that works. That works. We'll just put it right there. I'll have to figure out why it's not letting me put doors in some places. And aesthetically, I wouldn't mind, but with this program, combining it with Foundry, those are functional objects. Like the door opens and closes. It changes what view, like what line of sight players have, and they can't walk through walls. It will stop them from moving through walls. So I want to make sure everything is properly interactable. I don't want to accidentally wind up with a door that they can open and it like gives them line of sight, but they can't walk through because there's a wall there or something like that. I don't want some weird clipping
just like,
going on there.
That's how it came out. Okay, great. Now
So
let's make it better.
I'll worry about that more
just
as
writing
time goes
from
on,
a place of understanding rather than from a
and
place
as
of
it
fear,
becomes a more consistent and prevalent
where
issue.
you're just grateful for any idea
This is what I
that
think
comes
I
along
am going to settle on for that one.
And you
Just
don't
not
wanna
worry about
change
it
it.
right now.
because you don't know how.
So I don't want to do the cave. I don't want to worry about the roof.
Yeah, it's not about the ideas, it's about how you support the ideas.
Water. I'm really interested in doing water on this one. Oh, a puff! A puff! No, I don't actually want to do anything. So I just want to get some objects going in here. Wowzers, this is going to be really quick, actually, to make something like this. I'm amazed. Like, I had planned on spending the whole stream doing this. But I'm thinking that will not be necessary. Let's kind of come in here. Let's make, yeah, we're just going to choose like random things for all of these rooms to be. So let's make this room right here. How do I want to do this? Let's make this room like a dining room / kitchen area, just like an all-in-one seating area or something like that. So let's go with table. Table with a, no, we don't want it with a map. Broken table. Oh yeah, here we go, here we go. Corner tables. Oh, why is it like freeform like that? That's weird. I don't know that I want it that way. I don't know that I want it that way. Okay, how do I... Oh, rotation. Here we go, here we go. This rotation is 0. There we go. Okay, but that's going to be kind of weird. I was counting a horse as a table? That doesn't make no sense. That ain't right. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. We'll just ignore that and pretend like that's not going on there. I don't know. Maybe this building is like an inn or something like that, and these are like different rooms and different suites and stuff like that. Maybe that's what this is. It's just like an inn, a small abandoned inn. So we've got like common areas,
I don't know what y'all think, but
different sized rooms based on the amount of money and the amount of people staying in each room. That's what we'll do. That's easy. That makes it really easy. Really easy to think about. So we can do like, just dot some tables around here. And then what we can do is, let's see, how do I want to do this? Oh, I know what I want to do. I know how I'm going to organize this. This is perfect, actually. Let's bring that. Oops. Let's not do that. That's getting weird for me there. Those are objects. That object tool. Yeah. Table there, and maybe one right there. Because then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get, what is this? An Egypt table. Table. Yeah. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Okay, so now here's.
So good at that.
Yeah, here we go. Let's get the scale right. Where does it? Just like centers the scale. Almost there. Get it the right size because we're just gonna. Oops, that's too much. Well, hold on. Let me just see something. Just set it to 1, and that goes across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I need to go out across 8. So 8/5. What does 8/5 end up being decimal-wise? 1.6. So let's scale it to 1.6 and see if that gets us where we need to be. Pretty much. It looks kind of funky. Like it definitely yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't like that. It looks really funky that way. Never mind. It was a good idea, but it doesn't just like make it longer, which is kind of what I had in my mind's eye going on with it. So we'll just. Do they just have like a straight across bar? Small table. Bar table. I guess this would work as a bar. I'm just trying to think, because I like the bar table there. I mean, I guess we could just like set it up right there like that, and it wouldn't look the worst. Because I mean, people would have to walk past the bar anyway, right? So if we just do that for the bar, we're just trying to keep everything looking reasonably sensible as far as how would we design a, how would you build a bar if you were designing one. So if we do that, and then let's see here, let's do pot maybe? Try food. Here we go, if we just do food. I'm looking for some sort of like cooking pot or something like that. Let me just try doing cook, see if like that comes up with cookware. Yeah, there we go, that's what I'm looking for. So if we do something like, if there's going to be a couple like cooking stoves, rotation, let's see, what is it? If we do 90 degree, oh no, I'm sorry, I needed to do 180. So we can do just like a couple of those. Like that, what's that? A cocoon, oh. Stove. A Russian stove, oh my god, look at that thing. That's kind of cool though. Put that like, oh yeah, here we go. We'll put that in the corner. Let me grab my grabby tool. Whoa. Hold on. Undo that size change. I just want to grab. I don't want to change it. I just want to grab it. Oh, there we go. That's what you gotta do. Just gotta grab them. then let's go here, and now I'm just thinking, so wait, what else does it provide us? Oh, like another oven. Like an oven right there, or something like that. What's that? Stove. Yeah, if we just do that, we don't need to worry about doing too much food. Okay, so let's do, I want to do one more thing. Table. I wonder if I'm just like a broken table. Do they have a broken round table? Apparently not. Yeah, that's actually a good point. That's a really good point. Let's see if it will do what I want it to do. Okay, it's gonna scale it. Is it not gonna let me scale? I don't know if it's gonna let me scale it in just one direction. It seems like everything is, like it's only gonna scale it equally in both vertices there. So, oh, is the music kind of loud? Thank you for letting me know. It's hard for me to, oops, nope, it's hard for me to know. Let me adjust that a bit then. There we go. Let's see how that does. We'll see if that's a bit better. It's hard for me to know because like I just kind of matched the settings. I'm on a new PC that I got a week ago. So it's I've been just kind of set settings to what I had them at with my old PC, but that's not always functional because different things are different just like slightly different parameters and stuff. So is it one bot twice in a row? I'm not following. I'm not following what you're after there. Oh wait, hold on. I don't want to do that. Yeah, it's a bot that's are you talking about the thing that's showing the name of the song? Oh yeah, yeah. No, that's all it is. It's just a bot that shows the name of the song, so people are interested. I figure that way, if anyone does dig whatever music is going on, they can be interested. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not perfectly sold on keeping it, just because it's like it's kind of pervasive. It kind of takes up a lot of real estate there in the chat box, because it adds the links. Like I like that it's there, but I don't know. I'm definitely not convinced that I want to keep it there forever. I'm giving it a shot because like it feels wrong to have like even if it's like not DMCA'd music, you know, which is the whole point of Pretzel. Even when there's when there's music going on, it feels kind of weird to not like offer. To not offer any credit to people. How am I doing? You know, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay facing the weekend here. It has been a week for me at my day job. It has been a tedious one with a lot of nitpicking from a lot of different people that has really taken up a lot of time and energy on my end. But you know, it is what it is, and that's all part of the job. So, you know, and I can't complain because, fuck, you know, it pays the bills. And so there's, you know, not much to complain about if I can get my bills paid and all that. So, see, I'm just remembering that I have not put any windows in here. Thank you for asking, though. I appreciate it. Let's see, and we'll put a couple windows in here. And then, okay, I gotta remember my hotkeys here with this program because they're like automatically there, and there's only so much I can do with them. And we'll do like windows there, and then whoops, and then we'll do a window there, and then oh, that's right, I was going to add a couple more walls here to try and make this more of an inn. So Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's frustrating having to wait for that kind of stuff. I hear you, man. That's rough. Let's see here. Where's my damn wall tool? Damn it. Damn it. I'm so not smooth at using this program yet. Wait, no, that's not where I want to put a wall. I wanted to put a wall. Oh, give me my wall tool. I was going to do there, and then, yep, that's the enter there, and we were going to do like that to make like 2 separate in rooms or something. And you know what? And if this is going to be an in, I think what I need to do is that does sound annoying, man. Definitely sounds annoying having to deal with all that kind of crap. It can be a pain, and yet the fact that I'm willing to say that kind of stuff says something, because I am a government employee. And I'm definitely cognizant of the fact that there's a lot of aspects of the bureaucracy of any government that are just a pain and a half to have to work with. And it's one of those things where it's like, you know, I can sit here and say, yeah, I mean, I guess definitionally speaking, I don't know the difference between an inn and tavern. Colloquially, I just know that they're used the same. Let's see here. Let's see, we'll do windows there. But yeah, no, it's like, I can definitely attest to the fact that even with the assurance that, like, you know, there's reasons for that kind of stuff, it still can be a pain for sure. For sure. Oh, there we go. Tavern has 1 big room, so this is definitely an inn, because it's got a big separate room. The more you know. I learned something today, which makes it a good day. Thank you. Thank you very much for that, Eldritch. That is, like I say, it makes today a good day. It's always my thing. I try to learn something new or achieve something every day if I can. You know what I need to put on here? A front door. I'm looking down here and I have yet to put a front door here. And that's not very functional, is it? So is that a double door? Do they not have a double door option attached here? Enter by window. I mean, knowing my players, probably. They don't like any, and I shouldn't, you know, dump too hard on my players for that, because every player of every game ever, that's what they do. They find the most asinine way to do anything, and it's always just ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Alright, we're going to do that, and I think that's going to make it work like a double door. I think that's how the handles should be set up for a double door. But yeah, every group of players ever, they will do things just in the wackiest ways you can imagine. And it really makes no sense. Let's see here. I'm going to actually remove that. I'm going to get rid of these windows because it's stupid to have them right by the things. No, don't grab that. Let me grab, why won't it let me grab the window here? Stupid stove is in the way. Fine, we'll bring the stove back. Fine! Yeah, I'm assuming the handles are there and it'll function like a double door. The thing that like gives me pause about how it is, because I've never used this program before. Well, like I've toyed around with it, but I'm trying to figure out, I'm trying to learn, like that's what I'm doing right now, is I'm just making just like a goofy random dungeon here. So I mean, like, so here's the thing, I definitely appreciate the thoughts on how to make an inn. I'm just trying to make something with a lot of different tools that's fun for my players to kind of goof around with, because we're using new systems. We're going to be switching to the Foundry virtual tabletop. And that has, you know, the automatic lighting effects, the automatic, like, fog of war effects and stuff like that. So I'm trying to provide a lot of windows so players can kind of play around with line of sight options and stuff like that, so they can see how that plays out. So, like, there's definitely a lot more doors and windows than I might normally put in something like this, but I'm doing that on purpose this time around. I'm just trying to give them a lot of different objects to bump into, different windows and portals to use. You know, that's why I'm trying to add effects of like double doors so we can experiment with that, because it's my first time. It'll be my first time DMing in that system too. So I'm trying to essentially find as many common things as we're likely to use, so that way if there's something that I need to adjust or be better at, I know what it is and I can fix it up, is kind of what I'm going for here. So that's kind of why I'm just haphazardly throwing shit around here and not worrying too much about cohesiveness or how accurate to a real world it would be or anything like that. This is really just a playground more than anything else. You know, just trying to give it some semblance of interest while we're you know, for us to play around in. We're just gonna throw some broken chairs around there, and then is it a stool? Round chair? Perfect. Yeah, we'll just do like round chairs that sit around here. There we go. Boop boop. Put one of those ones a little scattered there. So got a broken one. Ba-doom, ba-doom. Ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. It's kind of weird that they're over top of the tables, but we're just not gonna, like I say, we're just not gonna look into that one too closely. We're just gonna leave that as it is. And ba-doom. There we go. Okay, so we got some tables and stuff there. Do they have fireplaces? Just try doing fire. Do they have like a fireplace? They do. Oh wow, those are gonna be big though. I want that to be at 0, I think. Let's see here. I think that's how whoops. Oh my god, I can't tell which direction this is supposed to be. I wish I could. I wonder if I can install like a lighting effect for the fireplaces. Okay, hold on. I think this one should be like that. There we go. Look at that. It's got like auto snap there. Oh, yeah, places to attract players. Yeah, I mean, I might throw some stuff like that in there as well. I don't know. Like I say, I'm kind of fucking around here, just making something for us to all play around. And I really have not given this any thought as far as like a story or anything like that. I'm just kind of exploring what objects exist in this program in Dungeon Draft here, and then you know just kind of going from there. Ooh, do they have rugs? Let me try a rug. Oh, kick ass. They've got like cow rugs. Here we go. Let's just do, yeah, let's just like, oh, fuck yeah, a tiger rug? That's horrible, but awesome. I don't know. I mean, I feel like I need to go with the bear rug, right? That's pretty classic. We're supposed to be working on your homebrew items. I mean, you know, like, it depends on how urgently and how presently you need them. How necessary it is for you to do that. I don't know. I feel like it gets tacky if I do too many animal skin rugs. Sold the tiger and the rug. Yeah, it's like I don't know. Tigers are like one of my favorite animals ever. Have been since I was a little kid. So anytime I see a tiger, I'm like, oh fuck yeah. You know, if there's like I say, even if it's like terrible context of the tiger having been poached and skinned. Okay, so I don't know. I don't need to be obsessing over rugs. Yeah. Oh, here we go. This will be fun. We'll just give like a different rug in every room. Give like an alligator rug. Like fuck it, right? There we go. Oh, you're making a full book, man. Look at you go. That's awesome. I dig that. I write a lot of stuff. Let's see. I'm gonna make that a storage closet. Is it a dragon? I can't even freaking tell, man. Could be. Yeah, I guess you're right. That's got more of the spikes or something. From far away, it looked like it was just trying to be like scale effects. I feel like that actually kind of like makes it weird and not as like lore friendly. There's just like, oh yeah, we've just got random skinned dragons lying all over the place. Right? Yeah, it's not very functional, is it? But who cares? It's D&D. All right. So I don't know. Fuck. I should probably be less obsessed with the rugs. Let's do beds. Let's see what we got with beds. We're gonna like these are different levels of beds, or bedrooms. So like these are like the luxury ones. Let's see here. That's right. Exactly. It's all about showing how big your ween is. Like that's all it's for. Just like the size of this room. It's so huge. God, these rooms are ridiculously big. I definitely did not think this through when I was designing the floor layout. It's a fucking huge bedroom. Okay. And then, like, I don't know, we'll do this one with, like, we'll do this one have, like, 2 twins in it or something like that. I don't know. Fuck it. And it's like a communal one. And, like, this one too. This is like a family bedroom. Whoops. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Hold on. Grab your tool. Grab your tool. Come here. There we go. And then, let's, oh, shoot. Now I gotta go back here. Back to the objects, back to the beds, and then I don't know. This is like the sad, lonely traveler room. Just 1 bedroom in it. Yeah, probably, but I'm not gonna. Like I said, I'm not gonna think about it too hard. There's definitely room for extracurriculars in that bed. You are not wrong. You are not wrong on that one. It's a fun. Hey, you know what? Any inn can be a fun inn if you're there with the ones you love. I don't know. God, these rooms are so big. Let's give them all a wardrobe. I don't know. Maybe this is more of a motel type of inn, where it's like you rent a room for a very long period of time and you live there. Maybe, you know, and so it's like there's wardrobes and everything. Wardrobe. That's right. This is, yeah, all of the enemies will be succubi and incubi in this one. That's all that's all that they will face. And so it's going to be that kind of thing. It's going to be very very Persona 5 in its in its essence. Let's see, a wardrobe. Oh, I forgot to put a bed in that one. Oh no. Give me beds. Give me beds. Give me beds. So this one's definitely going to be like the fun bedroom. Right, huge bed, small room. There's one purpose for that room. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go back to the wardrobe. Wardrobe. Bada boop, ba doop, ba doo. I mean, you know, catch me in the right mood. I'd make that trade. I don't know. You know, if the day's been particularly exhausting and depressing, like, I don't know, I might look at that and be like, you know what? Just finish it off and give me a good time in the process. I don't know. We've all had that day. We're gonna give this one 2 wardrobes. This is the rich asshole suites. Goddamn right. They wouldn't even need that much benefit for a simp. It would just be like the promise of being able to like. They're the type that would do that, you know, because of, you know, do that on only the promise for the entry into a drawing. Are these just like, yeah, these are toilets. Yeah, this is the bathroom, but it's going to be an awkward bathroom where you have to be willing to make eye contact with people if you want to take a poo. Just a big giant latrine there. Yeah, that's right, exactly. It's like, yeah, the contract said that she would do hot stuff. She didn't explain with who or he. You know, I feel like women can be simps. It's less likely they're going to be, but it's happened. You know, we can be equal in this. We can be equal opportunity in terms of creepy. Let me see here. Wash tubs? Do they have wash tubs? Ash? No, I don't want ash. Let me try just doing bath. Yeah, here we go. Is that so then that begs the question then. Yeah, so like fans of, like, you know, the believers out there and all of the screaming ladies, and actually when you put it that way, it goes all the way back to, you know, the days of, here's real awkward, you got to take a bath. If you're wanting to take a bath, you got to do it while people are spooping right in front of you. This is the most uncomfortably cramped bathroom. But so it yeah, exactly. You need to earn your bath. You need to earn your bath. But it works out well because it kind of is like, I feel like that's the medieval version of having a bidet, right? Like you do your business, then you just go kind of like, you know, you just dip your rump like over the edge and just kind of you know, quickly rinse it off. Like, I don't know, maybe that's a luxury back then. I don't really know how life was like in medieval times. All I know is that it was significantly more disgusting, even for the rich. Like I feel like that's the only hard and fast thing that I'm confident about understanding in medieval times. You know, you hear little tidbits like, oh, they probably did something like this in this way or something like that in this way. But yeah, there you go. It's just like one big giant hot tub for people to sit and gossip in, or for old men to just sit there with their balls awkwardly hanging out. Is there something about like reaching the age of like 63 where once you hit that age, it's just like it's not even that I don't care about naked. I want to subject other people to that, you know, and they just like somehow get away with just like seniority or being old to get away with it. And that's why public saunas are like the worst. Just the absolute worst. Which is too bad because they're also relaxing as hell. I love sitting in a sauna, but not a public one. But just a bathtub right here. And like there's one person, it's their job. It's their job to sit in there and make uncomfortable amounts of eye contact with anyone who walks in. You know, like winking occasionally and like doing the eyebrows like, eh? Like that would be a hell of an in. See, I was thinking we could just put it out here. Like, we can just put it on the lawn. And anyone who's, like, really, really into that kind of stuff can just come out and have a nice outdoor bath. It's like a medieval version of a swimming pool or something. I don't know. Because they didn't have ponds to use as a swimming pool. They had to use bathtubs and pretend they were swimming. I don't know. I think that's good for furniture. Because the other thing that I'm worried about, I don't know how it's going to pan out. People can see it through the window. That's right. Yeah, the voyeuristic. No, the one thing that I'm worried about that I'm not sure, and this is part of why I want to test this, and why I'm kind of putting a whole lot of objects in here, but I don't want to put too many because I don't want to break it right away. The Foundry virtual tabletop uses this map, and it'll like have all of these objects be like, you know, you can collide with them and all that kind of stuff. Like they're actually active objects in there, as far as my understanding of it goes, and I don't want to. I want to figure out like if I can stress it enough to like make a building that has stuff going on in it without making it too cumbersome or too hefty for the server to load, and for all of my players' systems to load if they have less intense rigs than I do. Like, I think it should be fine, but I don't really know I'm not a programmer in any way, so I don't know how that stuff works. So I don't know what to expect for that. But we're gonna go ahead and do a light tool now, and we're just gonna add some lights to places. Oops, I need to go like this. And so we're gonna make a fireplace here, right? So we got a fireplace going right there, and then we can do. Let's see. I want to do like smaller lights. Like, see, like these things will provide light, and it's like realistically there wouldn't be anything going on there because it's meant to be abandoned and just like being inhabited by a bunch of kobolds. But we're gonna do that for the sake of experimenting with some stuff. And then let's see. Maybe we can put it so that there's like, you know, simulate a chandelier or something like that. A couple chandeliers there. And then in the hallway, we're just going to do a couple small torches that just kind of go back and forth along the hallway here. Holes in the city. Yeah, you know, that's probably more accurate if it's abandoned. I don't know, like I haven't, in my head canon for this thing, I haven't really thought about how recently it was abandoned. So it's like, I don't know, maybe it was abandoned 2 days ago when the kobolds came in and stole everything. And so for all of these rooms, we're going to give them all a nice chandelier / hole in the ceiling, and these ones get nice bigger ones to light the whole place. And then this one, let's see, this one, the sad, poor, lonely one only gets like a singular lantern. Fuck them. And then we'll do that. And I feel like I almost want to do just like the biggest one possible so that everyone has to go blind and deal with the uncomfortable brightness associated with pooping and making eye contact. We won't do that. Just no. Let's see here. Let's do... Fair enough. That's right. Okay, I see what you're saying. They're blind. They can't see each other. That would just make it so depressing. It's like, that's like, you know, that's like a monkey paw level something or other, right? It's like, sure, you can have the most fun evening of your life, but you won't be able to see any of it. Alright, so we'll do those there for lanterns. Okay, so we got some lighting effects going on there. And that'll be good. It'll be good. And then, okay, so what other things do we have? What's this? So when you're blind, does it cancel out then? Do you get like negative blind, anti-blind, and suddenly you can see? Let's see here. Map. What are the map settings do? Camera filter, print friendly sepia. No, we wanted. Let's see here. Sepia. Ooh, if I want to make it like really mappy, we can do it that way. That lends an interesting idea though. If you can do sepia so that it's like an old school map. That's an interesting idea for being able to do just like region maps or something like that. Cloth blocking his line of sight, yeah. But that's like, so that just like immediately makes me think of what movie was it? Dodgeball, that's what I'm thinking of. Dodgeball, when he like puts on the blindfold and still dodges the ball. Yeah, like doing the sepia to do that. Well, the thing is, I want to explore, because I've been using Photoshop for my big world map. And I'm not convinced I don't want to do that anymore. Like, I've been liking that system, and I like that Photoshop is powerful enough to keep it really high fidelity and everything. So you can zoom in quite a bit and have it still be clear. That said, these guys have an actual like overworld map program that's, I guess, supposed to be kind of the same engine, but more for like more for actual big maps. And I'm kind of interested in exploring that at some point. I want to give that a shot, but I kind of want to wait to make sure that I'm actually in love with this, because it's not free. So I don't want to spend money on it if I'm not going to use it. It's like, it's one of those things where I don't want to spend money to fix something that isn't broken, right? So I have Photoshop, and I like using Photoshop with my map. And so it's like, if I like that, maybe I can keep doing it. But if this ends up being functional, and that ends up being a really good way to do an interactable map for my players, you know, even like to the extent of an overworld map for my players in, you know, the Foundry tabletop, then that would be neat. So I might still do that. Hey man, don't knock playing with balls, okay? I do it daily, personally. No comment on whose. Okay. I don't know. I feel like this is a good dungeon here. I feel like this is gonna be kind of neat and functional. So yeah, and so it's supposed to with orbs of power. I play with orbs of pleasure personally. My power comes from other sources. I don't know that there's other stuff that I want to add here. I feel like at this point in time I'm ready to just sort of put it in there, because I'm pretty sure for enemies I'm gonna have to do that through Foundry to make them interactable, and that's gonna be one of the oh, there you go. Yeah, you can. That's a good point. Pleasure and power from one source. That's a good point. You know. Why not? I like what I like. I like where your head's at. I like where your head's at, man. But yeah, I don't. I know enemies. Pleasure is the ultimate power. And power is the ultimate pleasure too. It goes both ways. And that's my origin story for being a supervillain. But I know. So anyway, yeah, I know that putting enemies. That's goddamn right. I know that I'm pretty sure putting enemies is going to be through Foundry, and that's going to be one of my sort of test breaks. 'Cause I put in widgets to make it so that enemies will automatically have all their traits and everything, assuming I have my full range of enemies that I need. And so that's one of the things that is going to be a test there to make sure that shows up and works in Foundry for me. Yeah, see, now I'm trying to turn on my brain. I'm trying to shift my brain here to think about if there's anything I wanted to test that I would do through here. I had thought about trying to do cave, like maybe putting a basement in here and seeing how multiple layers on the same map would work. But I feel like I actually kind of want to not worry about that at the moment, because the thing is we're with this, especially with the group that's going to be testing this this weekend. We're playing Horde of the Dragon Queen, and so we're in the map that incorporates not only a cave, but it has a cave that has tunnels that kind of go over and under each other. So I feel like that kind of already exists in terms of testing that. You know, and we'll get there with that, and I don't want to do too much at once. Yeah, you know, mazes, a maze would be a cool idea. And that's what I'm really excited about, like virtual, the Foundry, because it has all of the automatic lines of sight and stuff like that. It really opens up the opportunity to have mazes, because players will, like, you can set it so that they'll automatically, like, you know, they'll lose their line of sight as they go down different paths and stuff like that. Dude, I love adding riddles to my map. I'm not going to worry about this one. But I love adding some fucking riddles. Like, I love the challenge with riddles is trying to find a way to make it so that it's not super obvious for players, but it's not super hard either. Sure, yeah, spit it at me. You got a riddle idea, spit it at me. Give it to me, man. Exercise my brain space a little bit. I guess I could just like scan through all of these and make sure I'm not missing anything. Portals, we got windows. Oh, you fuck with portals and shit. Yeah, so we could dig a cave. Yeah, give it to me. Spit it at me. Show me what you got. Let's see, and I could experiment with adding a roof too. Boop. The only problem with the roof is I don't know what it would do for players when they walk in there. So we'll just undo that, I guess. I don't really want to fuck around with. So what does that do? Oh, that's just the back button. Terrain. Yeah, I thought about doing some water, but I don't really want to do any water, I don't think. I don't really. Eventually I'll do water. Scatter tool, so I can just throw shit around. Oh my god, I could use the scatter tool for, like, throwing around broken chairs and stuff. That'd be kind of cool. It's too late now. I'm not going to do it. Okay, room is full of portraits of same person. One difference between each. They have one difference between each other. Eyes on each portrait are different from other paintings. Okay. So room full of paintings, all identical except the eyes are different. Okay. I'm assuming there's more to it. I'll be patient. Oh, here we go. So here's how you can really do caves. You can add levels to it. There's levels to this shit. Okay, riddle. Okay, one with eyes of who deceive humanity. As first it's as first is hiding way forward. Okay, so the one I'm trying to understand it here. Eyes who deceived humanity, hiding the way forward. Okay, so you have to find the one that has like lying eyes to move forward, because I'm assuming the painting is going to be in front of like a pathway or something. That's what I'm gathering from there. Oh, I can add images. Ooh, that's handy. That's handy. And then I can add text, so I can Just like add little notes like "fuck you guys" or "wrong way" or something like that. That's neat. What does that do? Prefabs? Oh, that's just gonna be like preset rooms. But I could probably. I wonder if I can like make things prefabbed. So the only way out of the doors you enter it. Is hiding way. So I guess I'm just not understanding the nature of the room. Like, what's the context of the room? If it's so eyes are different by meanings of color and shape from human-like to animal and monster eyes. Okay. Okay, I see what you're saying. So the eyes of a snake then, who deceived humanity as first is hiding way forward. So are we looking for one that has snake eyes, like going Adam and Eve? Okay. All right. All right. I got it. I smell what you're stepping in. So what does that open up then? Like, if the only way through the doors, is it like, do the doors change where they open up to then? Oh, did they really struggle with that? Oh wow, I thought that was that's a pretty fair one. It's so funny though. That's the thing. Like, riddles are goofy that way, where it's like one person will think it's the most obvious thing in the world, and then 10 other people will be confused as hell about it, right? Like, they'll be so confused about it. Oh, so the painting was a secret door. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, so the painting was hiding like a pathway or something. Neat. I dig it. I like that. I like that idea. And like, that's the thing with riddles that's tough, is like finding a way to make it challenging, but not so challenging that because like you want it to be challenging for the characters per se, but not necessarily as challenging for the players. Because like, but you don't want to make it too easy for the players, because you want them to still recognize that it's a you don't want it to be so unobvious that they can't figure it out, but so obvious that they don't even realize it's a riddle. So won't open until someone speaks aloud the answer. Yeah, no, I almost always do that. I almost always make sure that like a player has to say something out loud, so that way all of the when they're like sitting there discussing something, then that's like how they lock in. That's like the final answer, button in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. There's another riddle. Yeah, I got a couple more minutes before I gotta scoot. Go ahead and spit it at me. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, you know what I do? I do like this. I like this. I wonder if I can change it from day to night here. Environment. Light. Let's see. There's a room, with a table, and 5 chalices, each different in look. Gold chalice with gems, bone chalice with a carved skull, clay chalice, and silver chalice. Okay, so we got a room full of chalices. Okay. That's printer friendly, dude. Oh, ew. Gosh, can't see jack shit on that one. None. Yeah. I know in Foundry I can change it between day and night, so I'm not too worried about it. But I wish I could like preview and see what it would look like as a difference between day and night. Let me try doing. Well, let's just see here. Environment, ambient light. Oh yeah, so you can just like dim it. You can like kind of go with that like bluish nighttime light, right? There you go. So that's what it would look like at night. That's not bad. That's not bad. That looks pretty cool. Looks pretty okay. Chalice, the first vampire lord, existed before discovering secrets of metal, shall grant power. 1 drink from it, while 4 will bring end of story. Okay. Chalice, a first vampire lord, existed before discovering secrets of metal. So, bone chalice with carved skull, clay chalice, and silver chalice. So it's gonna be, and then gold with gems. So, gotta do something either with the bone or the clay chalice. And I guess I would lean towards clay chalice, because assuming it was before Secrets of Metal, if it's a carved chalice, like carved, if it's got a carved skull in it, you would presumably need metal tools to carve it. So clay chalice, because you can just wet clay down and mold it. 1 to drink from it, while other 4 will bring end of story. So is that going to be something along the lines of like one player sort of has to like sacrifice themselves and drink from the cup and be incapacitated or something like that? Okay, one person got death. Okay. Yeah, because then the other 4 will have to, we'll go forward with it. Yeah. I actually really like this with nighttime. Okay, yeah, no, I hear you doing the non-permadeath stuff. I actually discuss that always with my players. Like, hey, you know, what if do you guys want to do like non-permadeath stuff? And we have a lot of different. I've got a lot of different rule sets that I've sort of created to be able to acquiesce if that's what people want. But I'm looking at the time here, and I need to get myself logged off here pretty quick. Because I have a 1:30 that I need to. Well, it's really a 2 o'clock, but I have to start getting ready at 1:30. So I gotta scootily daddle here. Oh, there you go. That's a good way to do it. That's impressive too. If you can be the one who seduces the succubi rather than the other way around. But oh, Kitty's gonna walk through here. Yep, there's her ears and tail. I know. Hi, sweetie. True Bard, you're goddamn right. But yeah, I need to get myself going. So, but this was cool. I'm pleased about 2 things here. I'm pleased that I got a good something for us to play with. I'll have to do a little bit of tweaking and putting it in Foundry, but that's quick and easy. Hopefully easy. I shouldn't have said that out loud. Hi, Kitty. Oh, you're so sweet. So I'll still have to do that, but we got a good dungeon made. And the other thing that I'm really happy about is I'm looking at my stream quality, and when I first put everything on this new PC, tried to get things going, I was having all kinds of troubles with dropped frames. I was dropping thousands of frames in just a 1 hour session. Like I'd be going, and every 5 minutes suddenly my upload quality would just shatter, and we'd lose like a minute of quality stream here. And I'm looking at it now, and I seem to have solved the problem because we have had 0 frame drops, which is awesome, and that makes me really happy too. So I'm glad. This week was a weird, chaotic week for me. Did not get nearly as much done with streaming or writing as I had hoped to, but it did turn into a very effective experimentation and troubleshooting week for me on my new PC. So we're gonna chalk it up. We're gonna take the win for what it's worth. Call it a good week of streaming and a good week in general, and just try to be positive about everything. So yeah, with that, I'm gonna call it a session here. Thanks, Eldritch, for keeping me company here. And if I wasn't paying super close attention because I was super obsessed with playing around in this program, but if anyone else stopped by, I appreciate you for stopping by as well. If you're watching the VOD, the VODs always go up on Twitch and on YouTube. If you're watching there, I appreciate you watching there. Next week, as far as streaming goes, I have no already planned reasons for not streaming any day next week. Next week I should be here each day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, writing, Tuesday, Thursday, gaming. Tomorrow night I might be streaming some gaming as well, but that's just always liable to change because I make myself get out of my apartment and socialize with people now that I'm vaccinated, and more of my friends are getting vaccinated. I make myself go out and rebuild and maintain those relationships when the opportunities arise. So that's very subject to change, but quite possibly could be streaming tomorrow night. But other than that, I think that's all I got. There's no need to ramble about anything else anymore at this point. So yeah, again, thanks to anyone who is watching, present or future. And just as always, go out there and just be good to each other. We're heading into a weekend. Make it a good weekend for yourself and someone else. It's like, let's make it. The world is full of poopy people, and let's not be those people. Let's be better people and spread better attitudes in the world. Is always my sort of request of everyone ever. So I promise I will do the same. I will do my part to do the same. So yeah, that's all I got. Thanks everyone for stopping by, and we will catch you next time.